20 on me, case emergency. Ain't no cap in my rap. Real I know it's the truck. More profit mean extra. Emerald white out full of pressure. That cereal milk smoking right. But that Obama rant some special. Kansas City, I'm a chief. Shout out to K5 on new one. Country thuggin', I was hustling. I always had it on me. Booming like OJ the Juice. Till a nigga told on me. From now on, it's relentless. Ain't no love, we ain't friendly. If she want me on him. No the law, she get the business. No the law, still the motto. Empire.
Hey, welcome in. It's your boy Q City, and we are here for episode 2 of Birds of a Feather, and this will be the basketball edition. Now, I am a rabid football fan. That was my game of choice growing up, and as I grew up consistently, I fell in love with the game of basketball. Put the ball in the hoop, that's the name of the game, and we got some of the best to do it. Now, we're riding high last year off making the Eastern Conference Finals, and we are the most Atlanta injury in the world, Trey stepping on a referee's ankle, away from, I truly think, giving the Bucks a run for their money. And hell, we gave the world champs all they could have. You know what I'm saying? So I am definitely looking forward to this season. When we come in, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and act like I watch preseason basketball. I love the game. I don't love it that much. Because to be fair with you, I don't watch preseason football either. I know we got a squad and we're entering the season relatively healthy. So most things that we're going to come off is going to come off last year. Now, Thursday night, 7:30, October 21st, we opening the season against the Mavericks. Now, if you're a true Atlanta fan, true Atlanta basketball fan, you know what facing this team really means. Most people look at it and say, okay, you got to stop Luka Doncic, and basically you stop the Mavs, and it's just, a game against an interconference team. No. No, this is a rivalry game. This game is personal, and it will forever be personal, strictly because these two teams will always be intertwined by the trade of Trey for Luka. Now, people look at Luka and they be like, oh, hey, he's gonna be a perennial MVP candidate. He's one of the best European players ever. I remember being in the building draft night. Because, hey, if you're not a season ticket holder, you need to get one. But that's beyond the point. I remember being in the building that night and people being visibly upset when we drafted Luka, and then extremely happy when we traded for Trey, only to then regret it after hearing the commentary. I don't know what the hell Memphis was doing with Jaren Jackson Jr. in the middle, but hey, you got to thank God. I'm going to be honest with you. From the moment we made the trade, I've always been one of the people who said Trey plus a player for Luka was a fair trade. I believe both teams won. Dallas got exactly what they wanted, and we got Trey and a pick that turned out to be Cam Reddish. We didn't know it was going to be Cam, but it turned out to be Cam Reddish. Now, if you've looked at what they've done side by side for the past 3 years, both missed the playoffs their first year. Luka was eliminated in his second year. Trey didn't make the playoffs. And then last year, Luka eliminated in the first round again, and Trey making the Eastern Conference Finals. You can debate the merits of West versus East, what's more, which conference is harder, this and that. How I look at it, we have a diminutive point guard who can shoot the lights out of the ball, is a willing and able distributor. He's a little ball dominant, you know what I'm saying? It's just the way the game is played nowadays. But I love Trey and everything he brings to the floor. You look at Luka, I think he's going to fall into the LeBron category where crazy stats very early in his career. But you can't find exactly the right people and the right pieces to play along against him because he's a big wing. And he's super ball dominant. Whereas Trey's ball dominant, Luka's super ball dominant. You stop Luka, you stop the whole Mavericks offense. And I say that like stopping Luka is easy. The point is, they're always going to be intertwined. We got to get out there to show our boys some support, because I believe we made the right decision. And I ain't been watching preseason basketball, but if you living on highlights, that boy Cam Reddish looking like something different this year. And seeing as he been up and down hurt, I think this could be a huge breakout season. Speaking of people who are hurt, we got to talk about that 4th pick in the draft, DeAndre Hunter. Now that boy, he is nice. He's nice, been nice. Can't stay off the trainer's table. It's got to change this year. He is a key piece to what we want to do this year. And if he ain't right, I don't know too many who can take his place. He is an extremely versatile defender. And he's starting to have that offensive game come around. Yo, this team, this squad is looking nice this year. I don't see any reason why we should reasonably not think that we can be a top 6 seed. I think our only competition in the division is the Heat. And let's be frank, they're old. So I see us getting over them at some point. We don't have too much to look back on last week, but if we look at a season preview, I think our over-under is right at 47. And I'm not going to lie to you. If you want to take a little prop bet, I would definitely take the over. I see this as a 50-win team. Or nope. It's 42. Super take the over. I see us as a 50-win team this year. I know. You ain't trying to hear it, but I'm telling you, I have belief in this team. Our offensive rating is going to be off the roof. And Nate McMillan showed, like, we have not only the personnel, but the mentality to be a lockdown defensive team. This is going to be a pretty short pod just because we don't have a lot of information about any teams coming in. But I will be releasing this pod every Thursday, giving some betting advice, news around last week, news around this week, and who knows, maybe get a couple basketball minds in here to discuss how they view the team. I want to hear from you guys. I want to hear from the Atlanta fan base. So hit me on Instagram, QCity11, Facebook, Quentin Hagens, and eventually I get on Twitter. On a slightly more personal note, you may hear the echo. It's because I just moved into a new place. My family and I did. Married to a beautiful woman, got 2 kids. A friend of mine, Donnell Edmondson. Me and him were supposed to do this podcast together. And he's not here with us today because he passed away due to COVID. You only get one life to live. And we spent too many days of that life saying that we were going to do it tomorrow. I make it my plan not to make that mistake again. And so it may not be time for the season in basketball. And the season has already started in football. But I'm going to be here every Tuesday and Thursday talking about the teams I love. And I hope that you join me. Thank you. God bless. Donnell, rest in power, my friend.
El Chapo, looking like I hit the lotto. I want a hottie like mulatto. I'm on here and she on Moscato. I'm in them good till tomorrow. I'm a robber for the Neros. Yo, little laws, I'ma put you on payroll. You smell that aroma? Design the air, it's a party, yeah. Papa Corona, she moving her body, she working them heels. Gotta go get it mentality. Grocery bag full of celery. Only believe half what you telling me. Keep a 20 on me, case emergency. I wake up early every morning. Thank the Lord and get the bag. Hustle hard, get the get it mentality. Grocery bag full of celery. I don't believe half what she telling me. Keep a 20 on me, case emergency.
My babies, that's who I grind for. That's who I do it for. Like the Navy, that's who I'm toting that iron for. Keep one in the head like a thought, nigga. Yeah, I fuck with Ty, he a boss, nigga. Foot on their neck, I exhaust, nigga. Niggas cross me, so I cross, nigga. Them stripper was lit last night. 500, what it cost, nigga. Shit was really legit last night. Had them hoes at the house, nigga. Instagram, Snapchat, Triller. What they say about Jay, he a go-getter. Used to have them fat sacks in the grove, nigga. Late nights, early morning in my dough, nigga.
You smell that aroma? Desire in the air, it's a party in here. Papa Corona, she moving the body, she working them heels. Gotta go get it mentality. Grocery bag full of celery. Only believe half what she telling me. Keep a 20